In this lecture I'm going to cover how you can create a simple test case in Tosca. Right now I'm going to create a test case for a register user functionality, and before you create the test case, make sure that you have already scanned the module for the register user and the attributes present on the register page, because you are going to use this module for the test case creation. So to create the test case from the scratch, right click on the test case, create a folder with your project name. Under the project you can create a new folder also with the release name. Let's suppose you have a release in your project with July 2021, and under this release you can have a functional and non-functional regression test cases. Like the functional, these are my functional test case, and under that you can have the regression test case. So like that we have divided our test cases into this two different category, and under the functional you can write your functional test cases. You don't have to very much worry about this folder structures, because these steps you are creating on your local repository. While committing to an shared repository or the central repository as a multi-user, there the structures are already created, and that structures are also pretty much like the same. And make sure that these folder structure you also follow while executing your test case. Okay, so in the functional you can create the test case by just right click, and there is a round blue arrow is there. Click on that round blue arrow and you have the test case created, and you have to provide the test case name more uniqueful. So if I just provide register user, this is a test case. But in agile projects we have a sprints, and that sprints we have a story. That is the story. That means we have the requirements, and these requirements are having a unique ID, that is the story number. So you can also add the story number with in front of this test case to identify the test case more uniquely. So I just given the story number here, and right now if you see this black icon under this round blue arrow of a test step, it test case, it denotes that the work state. When I change the work state to the in work, you can see these are going to change from vertical to horizontal. It is just for monitoring purpose. Just right click on this, and if I'll just click on the completed, if I'll show you that right now you can see that this black arrow is changed. So that means you have done with the creation of your test case. Right now we have a test case in work state. So my test case step is to open the browser, provide this URL, and click on the register from the header menu. And when the register page is open, provide the registration values and register as a user. If you didn't see any error after the registration, that means you are registered as a user. So to create a test case, first I have to open the browser. So I'll just right click on it, and there is a two options available: search and the add test steps. Or you can also press the Ctrl T on that test case structure. Then this test step library is going to open. Search here, open URL. You can easily find out that this is the module of the standard module under, and you can click on this open URL, and this open URL test step is here. So now you can provide your URL here, and yeah, I have provided the URL. I don't want the user active tab because I didn't have the browser open, and multiple tabs I'm not having. So I just have this URL I have provided. Now I have to click on the register header menu. So from here you have already scanned the module of register header menu. So you just do one thing: just click on it, drag it, and drop to your test case, right? And give the more unique give the meaningful name to this step, like what you are going to perform. I just click on the register, so I write it like click register. click on register. Now, so you have click on the register. Now you have to go and uh, add the register page to your test case. I just drag and drop it over here. Now here I have to provide the register test data. So provide, okay, register provide data is here. Now on the click on the register, you can select the register from here, and yeah, now you have click on the register with the action mode input. That means you have click on the register. Now you have to provide the values in register test data. In the male or female, you can select any of it. I'll select the female. First name you can provide Alex. The last name is Alex Watson, and in the email you can provide anything. I just provided this dummy email, dummy at the rate username.me. Password you can also provide anything, and this is a protected password. If you change it back to the string, you are unable to see your project. So this is for the secure. This is the best security purpose we have. You just again select the password and it will come. I can provide the same password here also. Let me provide the same in this password also. I just have to click on the register. One more thing, two things you have while click on the element. You can provide the X, or you can also provide the click, but the click is a slower one, and this X you have given, this is the faster one. So we prefer X instead of click, but the functionality of both are the same. So now I have created the test case. I just wanted to run it, but let's suppose I wanted to run it on Chrome browser. So I just go on this test configuration parameter, and I can provide the configuration parameter of browser, on which browser you wanted to run. So I just selected the Chrome browser here. No worry, I will cover this test configuration parameter in detail in the upcoming lectures. So you can just see right now how to create the test configuration parameter. Is just right click on this step, go to your test case, go to the test configuration, right click on this and add the test configuration parameter. If you didn't provide this browser configuration, your TriSynthesis is going to run the test case on the by default browser. Okay, now I'm going to run this test case. Let's see what we have created. So just right click on the test case and run in a Scratch Pro. Okay, Tosca executor is open, browser is also open, the Google Chrome. See, the register is clicked, the values are provided, and you are able to register successfully. So this is the test steps we have performed. You can also expand this and see what happened under this test case. By looking this also, you can debug that which things you are performed, what went well, what went wrong, and by taking that as a feedback, you can change your test case also. So this is the simple way how you can run your test case, and I'll cover in the next lecture that how you can create the business test cases and some more functionality of the test cases.